Can you sue a church or religious organization for sexual abuse by a clergy member? The church said it was one person. Decades of court records show it was a system. Here is how we hold institutions accountable. Sexual abuse by clergy is not a new issue. What is still evolving, and what our team has spent decades working on, is the legal accountability of the institutions that enabled it. A church, diocese, religious organization, or any similar institution can be held legally responsible for sexual abuse committed by its clergy, staff, or volunteers when that organization failed in its duty to protect the people in its care. This liability can arise when the institution knew or had reason to know about abuse and took no action. When it transferred an accused person to a new location rather than reporting the conduct. When it actively suppressed reports. When it failed to conduct meaningful background checks or oversight. The scope of clergy sexual abuse in institutional settings has been documented extensively by grand jury investigations and independent review boards across the country. A 2018 Pennsylvania grand jury investigation, one of the largest of its kind, documented abuse involving more than 1,000 identifiable victims and noted that patterns of concealment were institutional, not individual. Investigations of similar scope have followed in multiple other jurisdictions. Here is a number that deserves attention. A 2023 survey by the Washington Post and George Mason University found that approximately 1 in 10 Americans reported experiencing some form of sexual misconduct involving a religious leader during childhood. 1 in 10. That is an enormous number. Statutes of limitations in sexual abuse cases have historically been one of the biggest barriers to justice for survivors. Many states have enacted look-back windows, temporary periods during which survivors can bring claims that would otherwise be barred by the statute of limitations. Our firm has represented survivors of clergy and religious institutional abuse for decades. These cases require sensitivity, experience, and real knowledge of how institutional liability works. If you are a survivor, we are here. This call will always be treated with complete confidentiality. We offer 100% free consultations by calling 855-566-3752, or you can visit us online at www.sjslawyer.com.